Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of my new series, The Uncovered Broadcast, where I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks that I've learned over my 8 years of YouTube. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a YouTube guru, look at my sub count, but I have achieved a lot of different things and I'm quite proud of myself. You know, I got 12 million views on a video back when I was 14 years old. At 13, I was helping run a gaming network that was associated with Maker Studios and Machinima. I have proof of that. I can get the contract. I'm not lying about it. Got the contract right here. And just for good measure, that's the channel link. I'm not lying. At 15, I was asked by a company called Showbox to promote their editing service and use it, and I actually got paid for it. That was pretty cool. And overall, I just have a database of over 1,000 videos, 1,000 movies that I've made that I'm proud of. Okay, so enough rambling, let's get into it. These are some really basic tips, and if you know these, I'm sorry. Number 1, don't film vertical. I find so many new YouTubers nowadays are filming with their phone in vertical mode, and it's so wrong. I'm not hating on you if you've done that before. Snapchat is an app where you film vertical, I totally get it. But YouTube is not. It's a land of widescreen, 16:9. Please don't film vertical. No sub for sub at all costs. And if you don't know what this means, it's basically you subscribe me, I subscribe you, and basically fake it to the top. I hate that, and there's actually Facebook groups dedicated to it. It's disgusting. I've never done that kind of thing. It's not good. Don't do it. Don't focus on getting famous. Try and make content that you're proud of, that you're happy of, and that you would sit down and watch yourself if it wasn't your content. Don't copy someone's style. You can take ideas from your favorite YouTubers and mash them together to create your own style and use your own creative genius with that, but don't straight up copy someone's content. When Casey Neistat blew up with his vlog, so many people copied that vlog style. And I will admit, when I went to college, I did the same thing, but I tried to put my own spin on it. I tried to do my own thing while kind of doing what he was doing. This little tip might be known, but when you click upload, sometimes YouTube gives you enhancement tips, like asking if you want to fix shaky footage. Don't ever do that. Don't ever try and fix shaky footage via YouTube's enhancements. It does no good. Keep happy in your videos. Do not fake your personality. Logan Paul, Jake Paul, and you get what I mean. Of course, this doesn't include when you create your own characters like I did in my Lost in Space series. Also, no one wants to see a video where you're talking like this. Don't try and be the next Casey Neistat, the next David Dobrik, the next Liza Koshy. Be the next you. Fair warning, don't be concerned about your numbers just yet, especially your subscribers. Yes, you can set goals, I set goals myself, but if you're doing YouTube just to get famous, just to have that sub count, just to get those views, you're doing it wrong. Do not focus on that. Make sure you dedicate your time to making content you're happy with. If you are going to focus on numbers, it should be your watch time especially, and your views. Without views, there's no subscribers. Don't always rely on what's popular. I know lately I've kind of done what's popular, but I'm gonna try and stick away from that. I don't like it. I like being creative, and you should too. I know these types of videos bring views, and it's okay to do it once in a while. Don't just sit there and do challenges or reaction videos. Try and be creative. I mean, you can make creative reaction videos and that sort of stuff. I know a channel that does. Don't just be the regular YouTuber. You have to remember that these channels are basically extensions of ourselves, and we should treat it as such. YouTube is a way to find yourself. I know in my 8 years of YouTube, I have found myself. It took a while, but I'm finally comfortable and I'm finally proud of everything I've achieved. Back in the day when I was a kid, I made some of these mistakes. We all make them. I'm gonna be the first one to say my content wasn't good. I sat in front of the camera and talked for 15 minutes. It had no plot, it had no story, and I want you guys to know that your videos should have the opposite. In the end, your video should tell a story, a beginning, middle, and end. Make sure your video has meat. Don't let it just be the bare bones. Make it something you're proud of. Don't just sit there and pump out content just to get views. We've all had that mindset where we want to get famous, but please, I'm begging you, just try and do YouTube for you for once. I know these tips are very vague, but they're for the beginners and people that are in this mindset. In episode 2, we're going to briefly talk about copyright, softwares you can use, free tools, templates, and so much more. Let me know what you think of this series down below. If you'd like to leave ideas for episodes, please leave it in the comment section below. If you want to discuss what we talked about here, leave it in the comments below as well. I know this pilot episode is kind of all over the place, but I do promise episode 2 will be a lot more structured. Thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed this first episode, please leave a like, it's greatly appreciated. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy, and please leave your reason why down below. If this episode is shit, please tell me. I want to know.